Hey guys, I'm working on this drill that I was given by Dan from All Systems Golf. I'm putting the details below. Make sure you check out their website. He basically did an analysis of my swing and was able to identify this rolling of my wrist that I'm doing on my takeaway. So this drill is really helping me square the face on my backswing. Make sure to watch the analysis.
Hey Eric, it's Dan from All Systems Golf. Thanks so much for sending us your golf swing, and definitely appreciate all your support of what our page is all about, and also look forward to continuing to help you share ideas. I think that's always fun with other instructors. So let's get to it. I think what we talked briefly about on Instagram was, you know, I think you're spot on as far as what you see. What I want to show you is on the left-hand side where you're getting into trouble. And I know you mentioned this, um, but I just kind of want to give you, sort of my opinion as well to see if that helps. So what's going to happen here is you're getting a lot of forearm roll early, and if you think about what that means is that you're essentially rolling the club face, and the sweet spot of the club face is now getting behind the hands. And when you do that on the backswing, you're going to have some issues with club face and wrist angles. And then what's going to really happen is you got this club face, sort of wide open at the top of the swing. And when you do that, the only answer is really to kind of come a little bit to the left with your swing direction in order to square up the face. So the answer is definitely working on, having the club, quote unquote, look at the ball longer, um, couple of different ideas. But I want to show you a drill that I think will really help you feel this, and then how you implement this in your golf swing is crucial, because it's definitely something that I would address. And why this drill works for you, and we talked briefly about this, is obviously when you feel like you curl those knuckles in the backswing, you're getting the club face in a more closed position, and the club face is, looking up more towards the sky, as opposed to here where the toe of the club is pointing, straight up and down. So yeah, I think you're spot on as far as why that's helping you, and basically what you're getting is a better club face angle at impact, so you're not losing shots to the right because of the face. So it's the right idea at the top, but the way you get there is very important to me, because when you go and you actually hit a golf ball, you're still going to roll your forearms, and that's sort of in an effort to cheat and get into that wrist angle position that you rehearsed in your backswing. Um, so, but the problem with it is that regardless of, even if you did get the wrists in a better position, you're still going to run into problems because of this very early forearm rotation in your backswing, where the club sweet spot gets behind the hands. So I'm going to bring up a player comparison just for you to look at, and then we'll bring in a drill. Okay, so if we bring in Jordan here in the backswing, you can see how the club head is outside of the hands here, and then he has a pretty weak left-hand grip, which allows him to do this. So I would like you to consider looking at your grip. So if you look down and you're seeing, I imagine that you have a pretty strong grip, just looking at how your forearm rotation is affecting the club face. But I would just take a look. He has maybe 1-2 knuckles max on his left hand, and that actually allows him to increase the ability to get in this flexed lead wrist position. Okay, but the main thing we're going to focus on here is the takeaway. and then from there go ahead and round it out. Let's bring in those drills. So here's a drill I made for you. Basically just taking an alignment stick, making it an extension of your grip, and we want this to stay running down our left leg for as long as possible. So we'll show you on this view right here. See how that stays on the leg, and then if we were to forearm roll, you see how it separates. So let's try that and then round it out.